Alright y'all, before we start today's video, I just wanted to say if you want to support our family, you can go check out our little business down in the description down below. It's our little farm shop where we sell all types of little cool stuff. We have honey, teas, coffees, soaps, you name it, we got it. It's just an awesome way for y'all to support us, and we can give y'all back something in return for your generosity. So anyway, with all that said, let's get into the video. Oh, so good.
This one half price.
All right.
Those little jars.
Okay, so you're gonna get them in the big cans.
No, these are the number 5.
So you got ranch style beans.
9 cents an ounce. Yeah, 9 cents a jar.
9 cents a
cheap.
jar.
That works.
That'll work. They're really big. So that's probably more like a dozen or so.
How many we got? 10. 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm ranking it. 6.
Just gotta stay like
7.
behind everybody.
She needs it. So
Ice cream?
probably.
I'll just get like 8. And
Right?
oh my soul, they're 99 cents each. You know how many we're getting? 100. No, they're like normally $4 each.
Wow, I'm glad I said something because yeah, that's crazy.
They're both 99
The walnut
cents.
and the
Pecans are the best.
Okay, so get a pecan.
We're getting a bunch because I'll make pies on Sunday too.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll make pies for Sunday. That sounds good.
Yeah, those jars. 11, 12, 13, 14.
All right, that's good.
I'll get one more to make it fair.
All right.
It's $15.
$15.
That would have cost like so much. I'm glad you said something.
That would have been like, what, 60 bucks?
3, you know, see how they do ounce, 71 cents, and they make it look cheaper by saying 3 cents, but it's per milliliter.
You know how little milliliter is?
So again, they still have this stuff on sale. I'm gonna get 3 of these. I mean, it's not for organic and non-GMO.
Alrighty.
I'm marinade, barbecue rub. Well, I'm gonna get one because.
All right, get the pork then.
Yeah,
this
we
got
isn't
pork.
gonna have anything bad in it. Yeah, salt, brown sugar, garlic, black pepper, onion, paprika, and oregano.
Yeah, it's gonna taste good.
Yeah. What peanut butter, peanut butter,
Peanut butter if they have any.
They got it. It ain't $1 a jar, but it's still their own price. Or these fall the other day. I'll just get like 10.
Okay, so all the groceries are home and I'm gonna show you what we got. But before I do that, I'm just gonna say a big thank you to everyone who told me about this Duke's mayonnaise. If you missed it in the comment section last week, a few people were saying be really, really careful with this product because a lot of the mayonnaise now are adding this. It says E as in Elizabeth, D as in Daniel, T like Thomas, and A like Ada, EDTA, added to protect flavor. And if you look up that EDTA ingredient, it is really, really toxic, has a lot of really bad side effects for people, and I cannot, in good conscience, continue to feed this to my family. It is that bad, guys. You can do your own research on it. EDTA. Check out your mayo, make sure that it's not in your mayo, but all of my mayo that I had stocked on my shelf, I'm gonna go ahead and try to return to the store and get a store credit. If I can't do that, I'm gonna find something else to do with it, probably just chuck it at this point. I just cannot continue to feed my family that. That's why we have this community, y'all. We all work together. We all can't know everything about everything, so thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who left that comment for me, because it's wonderful to have that information and be able to pass it along to the rest of the community. Without further ado, let's jump into it. We spent $240 today at our local grocery store, and we got a lot of great deals. The number one super awesome great deal that we got this week was pre-made pie crusts, and these are pecan pie crusts. They were ready to expire. They're going to expire tomorrow, and in our local store, if things expire, it all gets thrown out. They do not discount. It just all goes in the trash. So we don't usually buy pre-made pie crusts. We haven't in a very, very long time. But these were $1 each, guys, and usually even just the cheapy pie crusts are like $3 each. These are gluten-free, dairy-free, so they meet all of our dietary restrictions here, and they are a pecan pie crust. Y'all, if you were to buy pecans and try to make a crust out of them, you're gonna spend more than $1. So we got 15 of these and stocked up. Don't worry, there's still like 30 more there at the store for other people. But that was a super great deal, and I hope that they get bought up tonight or they're gonna get chucked tomorrow. So I hope somebody else finds that deal too. Next up, we got these 100% real chocolate mega chunk chips. We buy chocolate chips on demand when we need them for a specific recipe. We do not stock up on chocolate chips. Made that mistake a few years back. Some of y'all have been around long enough to remember that. We cannot stock up on chocolate chips in this family because we eat them. So we buy them as like special occasions for special recipes, and we don't have them all the time. Next up are apples. We got 3 bags of apples, and we've been doing apples and peanut butter for afternoon snacks and lunches and things like that. Also, the kids just like grabbing an apple and having it for a snack. And if there's any left over, we liked apples and carrots for our juice. Coming back over here, guys, we have 4 bags of just this Taylor Farm Caesar salad mix. Cannot wait until we have our own salad growing again, but until then, we have that.
Oh, and I actually priced it out because we were grabbing random ones actually, and not knowing what it was priced per ounce. That is the cheapest kind. That's 35 cents an ounce. The normal ones we were buying, they were like 45 cents an ounce. Oh,
okay. So these are 35 cents an ounce. My very smart shopper savvy son is telling me right now behind the camera. Next up are mushrooms. I just told them to go ahead and grab mushrooms, and I wanted to go ahead and dehydrate some more mushrooms. And the thing with mushrooms is you can always usually find at the store some that are reduced for a quick sale, like this one says. So they are great at this point to hurry up and put in your dehydrator and just dehydrate them and put them in a jar, and they work fabulously. We're actually having a big pot of a big pot of vegetable beef soup tonight, and I threw some of my dehydrated mushrooms in with them, and they just work great. In all the different ways, they work great, dehydrated mushrooms. Next up, our peanut butter prayers have been answered. Everything is working out wonderfully. We got rain last night and today, and we have peanut butter. What more could any homesteader ask for? This is our favorite peanut butter for lots of reasons. It's natural, there's no sugar in it, it's just peanuts, y'all, and it's made in Texas, and it is super budget friendly. It is wondrous, and I'm super, super excited, super excited to have peanut butter. Next up are 3 bags of yellow potatoes. I don't know if there's a whole lot to say about that, but we like potatoes once in a while during the week. That'll probably make like a meal and a half maybe of potatoes. We went ahead and stocked up on some more green beans. These canned goods are BPA free, canned in America, and there is no salt in these. So I'm really happy and pleased with these green beans because we did not grow any of our own green beans this year. So I am super thankful that our local store ended up carrying these organic, non-GMO, BPA-free, canned in America, no salt, green beans. Super awesome. The same goes for the corn. Super blessed, guys. I'm just super blessed. This has been years in the making of having a local resource for corn and green beans. Next up are these big giant cans of ranch style beans, and It says they're appetite pleasing, and these are great just for those nights where you're just busy, you just didn't have the time. You can just open up a can of beans and just serve it up, and it's just super awesome, guys. So we really like these, and they come in these big giant cans, which is awesome as well. Obviously, we stockpile a few different types of dried beans in my pantry, and my favorite way to make beans is in my Instapot. If you have not made beans in an Instapot, it will change your world for making beans. You do not have to slave over the stove for hours and hours all day long babysitting beans anymore. You just put them in the Instapot and you are good, ready to go. You hit the chili button and you will have beans. They will be perfezione. So those beans are for the days that you didn't even have time for the Instapot. Okay, next up is this extra virgin organic, non-GMO olive oil, and we found this in smaller bottles last month, but praise be to the Lord, and I'm not saying that in vain. This stuff is 20 cents an ounce, y'all, at our local store. That is so cheap. These are glass bottles. These are so nice. We absolutely love this olive oil, so I am really just tickled to death that they had a couple more bottles. That will be going into my pantry supply, as well as this 100% pure avocado oil. This brand Chosen is also available on Amazon if you're not able to find it in your local store. Again, glass bottle, which I really appreciate. Don't always get that, but I do appreciate it. So avocado oil.
Yeah, that's double the price of the olive oil.
It's double the price, yeah. So, but the avocado oil has its own separate benefits to it. So, good to know that it's double the price. See, these are all good things to teach your children, because then you won't be just pouring out the avocado oil so quickly. Next up is this local brand. It's our Brochures original barbecue sauce. We love it because it's simple ingredients and it's cheap. It comes in at a good price. There's no surprise ingredients in this, so we super duper love it. We do have plans to make up a whole bunch of barbecue sauce and can it up, and that would be super, that would be a really good idea. And James is really good at making barbecue sauce, so when he's not building something, maybe he could do that. So my children thought that for some reason we needed more pumpkin in our life. I'm not sure why, but that's okay. We've used up a few quarts of pumpkin, so we have some more pumpkin. 5 jars. So there you go. Don't forget, stock up on your pumpkin now, because last year there was a shortage on pumpkin, and you don't want to be caught short on pumpkin when it's pumpkin pie season. And last up are 6 cans of this organic coconut milk. We use this for making ice creams in our creamy machine, our Ninja Creamy machine, which we absolutely love. And we also use coconut milk for desserts and different things like that. This is Full Circle brand. It is USDA organic and non-GMO, and we just really love it. So without further ado, I'm gonna take you back to the pantry. We're gonna get all this put away. We've eaten through, look, half of this top shelf of pumpkin already, and it's not even fall yet, y'all. We are a pumpkin loving family. I think one thing that people, maybe one thing that some people miss in our grocery and pantry showings is that this is all of the food in our whole entire house. There is no other food in the rest of our house except for my refrigerator in the kitchen, which is always kind of at a bare bones minimal because we eat so basic. I mean, it's mainly just like leftovers and like condiments in there, and some milk, and that's pretty much it. Like our dairy-free milk in a jug, that's pretty much it. And then of course what's in my back freezers. But this is what you're seeing here is our food in our house. It's all of it. There's no more food like in my cabinets. I don't have like secret stashes of crackers and candy bars, and like there's no other food anywhere. There's no bread, there's nothing else. This is what you see is what we have. So you can kind of keep that in mind when you're looking at our pantry. We eat very simple whole foods, and this is what we eat. So once all of this center aisle of inventory, of web store inventory, farm shop inventory is all moved out into our new garage office space, that will free up this whole center section for me to store our family's food on, because right now it's a lot of just website storage. So I want to get into canning beans, canning more salsa, canning more like easy grab and go meals like soups and things like that. But I'm very limited right now with my spacing. So that's another reason that I have been picking up these big cans of beans, because they're kind of like a get me through period until I can start like bulk canning our own beans and things like that. So just in case you're wondering. Okay y'all, so my mushrooms are all tucked away nicely in my little dehydrator here. This is just a cheapy one. It's called Sunglife. I will link it below, but we have been using it now for over a year and we absolutely love it. Has never given us any problems or a reason to look for another one. So just figured I would give that a little shout out. These mushrooms will just go ahead and dehydrate until tomorrow morning, and then I'll just pull them out and put them in my jars and put them up in my hutch in my kitchen. And over here I have just an easy peasy big pot of some pantry soup going, and it was just my dehydrated mushrooms, some of my beef broth. I threw in some of my dried tomato powder, some curry powder, onion powder, garlic powder, some parsley, and I did my canned green beans from last year's garden, some corn, some canned potatoes, just a couple leftover big potatoes that are in here. This is just going to be a beautiful, beautiful, delicious soup. We're gonna have that with some salad tonight, and that is just how easy it is to just pull stuff from your pantry. No more fast food, guys. No more running through fast food lines. Feed your families healthy, delicious, nutrient-dense, whole foods that you have canned up in your pantries. So with that, guys, I'm going to say thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks for watching. Y'all are such a blessing to us, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't forget to love your people, do all the things, and rejoice in the Lord always. He is so worthy of our praise no matter what.